Hi everybody, I'm Renee Charles alongside Brad McMillan for our Characteristics of Leadership video series, and the topic today, why we brought Brad in, is to talk about leadership in public service. And as the Executive Director of the Institute for Principled Leadership in Public Service, you have a little idea about some of the qualities necessary for those to be successful in public service.
Well, Renee, we have a very rich history here in the Peoria area of developing public service leaders from Bob Michael to Ever Dirksen to Ray LaHood to Aaron Schock. And one of the things that all of them have in common is their ability to work respectfully across the political aisle with folks from the other party, to bring people together collaboratively on big projects like working together like the Peoria Riverfront Museum or the Cancer Center. So we really do have a very proud history of public service leaders from our area.
And if somebody is interested in maybe a career in public service and they're looking to maybe join a team with someone, what are these leaders looking for in their team? So somebody who wants to be an up-and-coming public servant, what qualities do they need to have?
Well, I think one, you have to be willing to get in the game, be willing to work, run for school board, run for county board.
Take the necessary steps.
Take the necessary steps. I think also just volunteering in the community, whether it be on the chamber board or serving one of the great agencies that we have that provide so much of the need in our community. Just getting involved at the grassroots level and kind of forming those relationships, and then eventually maybe taking the leap yourself into running for a public service position.
And that's something else that we've talked about quite a bit in this video series that we do, talking about the characteristics of leadership, is that it's beyond the walls within where you work. So you really need to do something more than just be a leader in your career. You have to be a leader in your community if you really, truly want to be successful.
Absolutely. I think servant leadership, community leadership is vital. You look at so many of the good things happening in the Peoria area, it's because of that volunteer community service spirit that we see so much happen.
And that's a good base for building whatever leadership trait you want to get into.
Absolutely. And I tell my students at Bradley, if you want to get in public service, go and volunteer for a campaign. Actually go out and knock on doors, put up yard signs, and then the elected official gets to see firsthand your hard work, your positive attitude, and then when positions open up down the road, you might be considered for a public service position. So, community service, servant leadership is vitally important.
All right, Brad. Well, thanks for joining us today to take a look at characteristics and leadership in the public service arena.